Hey y'all, welcome to Blood Bowl Basics, where we get you up to speed on everything you need to know to play Blood Bowl. I wanted to make an intro video for a complete beginner who might not have any context as to what Blood Bowl even is, before they get into the rest of the series where I mainly just cover some game mechanics, but it's a tabletop miniatures game that combines fantasy and football. You pick a team, you'll play anything from humans to dwarves to orcs to elves, that kind of thing, and you play some seriously chaotic football matches. It's got a good mix of crazy dice, deep strategy, and lots of fun. It creates a good narrative as you play, even if you're not trying for narrative play. But it's a classic either way. It's been around since 1986. It survived multiple editions. There's multiple ports in terms of video games and different platforms. Let's get into it. For starters, you will need 2 teams, 3 templates or a reference chart for each, Blood Bowl dice, a pitch, a rulebook, and dugouts. All of these can be found in the box set. If a player wants a team that's different from what comes in the starter set, I recommend they source things separately, and it will be significantly cheaper. Neoprene playmats with templates and dugouts built in are readily available at affordable prices, and the rest can be found for reasonable amounts as well. There are lots of great ways to learn the rules, and I'll give you a few, but do what works best for you. No matter what, remember that when learning something new, it's okay to not understand it all in one go, and getting a good handle on the rules can take more time for some than others. Don't get discouraged. The first way to learn this game is with the rulebook. This might sound obvious, but I believe it to be a very important step. I recommend, at the very least, skim over each section once before trying to play a full game. Even if you only remember little bits and pieces, they create a foundation to build off of when real gameplay starts. There's a game designer's commentary which combines frequently asked questions and errata, or changes to the rulebook, available online, usually at the Warhammer community site. Giving the regular rulebook a read through at first is better than jumping into that. Second, getting a demo game is probably the most popular way to learn. Ask around in local wargaming groups, or check the NAF website to see if there are any tournaments near you. Email the organizer, and they'll be able to direct you to someone who can run a demo game. Third, ask online or watch videos. This might sound hypocritical, but this is the riskiest way to learn in my opinion. Well-meaning people can incorrectly share wrong information, and some things might be easy to find in the rulebook index, which will give you a better standard of truth. All that said, there's no shame in asking. I'd say just to be safe, prioritize answers that tell you where it says that in the rulebook, or use the rules to try to explain it to you, especially if you're getting different answers. You can also ask in the chat sections of Blood Bowl streams, and you'll get some really great answers there, because the only people who are watching it are people who really care about the game. Fourth, playing one of the video games or online platforms like Fumble. This method can help someone who doesn't know the basics get a feel for what the turn order should be, or give quick exposure to seeing what the players are like on the different teams. Everything's calculated for you, so you will not learn the pregame or kickoff sequence order very well, but a few tabletop games can help make up that difference. This is a great way for players who just want to jump straight into the action. I would recommend that anytime something happens you don't understand, try to figure out why it happened or ask. This will avoid some frustration in the future and make the gameplay a bit more clear. If you have any questions or want advice, feel free to reach out in the comments or try any of the bigger online Blood Bowl communities. Like, share, sub, and spread the love if you want to see more tips or fun turnover Blood Bowl content. Thanks for watching.